I remember once being in a church, and what they would do is there was a part of the service where they will put some chairs on the screen and they had like confession that every seat would be filled and that every seat would be filled to overflow. They wanted members, and so that was just a part of the confession. So again, you know how people confess and say things over their tithes and offering? They'd have like an affirmation that they'll say before they give. They also had one for filling the church. So there was a chair up there and some words that they would say to have the seats filled. And I found it so ironic because while they were there confirming these things and saying these making these affirmation statements, they were busy doing things to exclude me from the church. They were busy doing things to show me that I was not welcome in the church. But in the meantime, they were making these affirmation statements to fill the seats. So what is the lesson that I'm trying to show you guys here? I immediately thought, I'm sure I'm not the only person that is experiencing this. Maybe a select few, maybe more than a select few. But there are people that will be in ministry claiming and asking God for things, but in the meantime, they're doing something opposite that conflicts what they're saying out of their mouth. It all ties into being double-minded. So while that happened in a church, and I thought of it then, we have to think about that now in our personal lives. What is it that you're asking God for? You know, you may be asking God for a husband or a wife who's holy, but what is your life like? Are you obeying God? Are you walking uprightly before Him? You may be asking God for ministry, just certain things, but your character is not lining up with what your mouth is asking for. So guys, you always want to make sure that who you are on the inside is lining up, or the things that you do is lining up with the blessings and the things that you're asking God for. And if you find that there's confliction in that and there's conflict, then guys, what you want to do is get before the Lord, let Him show you these areas, confess that sin, ask for forgiveness, and then allow the Lord to begin the process of bringing you to the place of growth that you need to be, so that when you ask for something, you can receive it, because now you are a clean vessel. You are a prepared vessel. He will not pour new wine into old wineskin. So what it means, you're in a place to receive the new things of the Lord. It's not about stuff, guys, but just giving you an example here. You have to make sure that your character is in alignment with the will of God, because you can be asking the Lord for something, but in the meantime, your lifestyle, your loyalty, your faithfulness to God is somewhere completely different. Hope this makes sense to somebody. Peace out.